Oh, no. I don't want to hear it. It's a ridiculous debate, but everybody's going to want to engage in it.
Chasing new trails? We got you. From in the saddle POVs to dialed views and rider tips, we'll help you rip. From first time in the woods to full send, this is eMTB Trailview.
So I came here to River Bends in Clinton Township to do a story on what it's like to ride here in the wintertime. And then this happened. You're interested in an e-bike, I heard. You were talking to somebody in the parking lot.
Well, I am interested, but at the same time, I have always drove a regular bike. I'm interested in this model because actually it looks more like a regular bike.
I guess the point of what I'm going to be talking about today is I don't understand the debate because there's a lot of people who don't have e-bikes and they just grind people who do. And I'm like, so what's the point?
Absolutely.
So I thought, why aren't we dancing around this subject? Let's just address it. All right, well, let's start off by where we are. We're here at River Bends Park, and as I start this conversation about e-bikes, you can kind of just have some visual. Anyway, let's talk about e-bikes. Oh, it's a debate that goes on, and I'm just over it. E-bike, no e-bike. What's the difference? Everybody loves the same thing, right? We love biking. We love being on the woods. We love participating outside. And whether you have an e-bike or not, who cares? All right, I get the debate about how some e-bikes can destroy trails. E-bikes that have a throttle on them, they can throw roost, destroy berms. I get that. Past that, come on now. For years, people skied, and then snowboards came on the scene. And all the people who were hardcore skiers, all they could do was complain about snowboarders. Why? But there was a time when there was actual fist fights and ski lodges and stuff because the snowboarders were there. Who cares, man? We all loved snow, right? We all liked to ski. Can't we all just get along? I just simply liked to do both. Let's take another example. Dirt bikes, motocross was in fashion forever. And then ATVs came along and they became very popular. And then people wanted to race their ATVs. And then so they started having ATV races at dirt bike tracks, and the dirt bikes had a fit. How dare there be quads on our dirt bike track? And the ATV guys, a lot of them were just ex-motocrossers who still wanted to race and just do it in a different style. That was me. And that led me to a career where I ended up being a 3-time national champion and literally traveled around the world. If I would have listened to all the people who were complaining about ATVs, and I would have denied myself all of that, and at the end of the day, we're all the same people. So those are examples of like, come on, are you really being serious here? For a lot of e-bike people, we're old. I'm 60 years old this year. I've had nothing but problems because I spent so many years racing motocross. My body's tired, knee replacement, I broke my neck at one point. I am out on this trail riding and making a mountain bike channel of all things. Why? Because I can. It's amazing. Are you kidding me? Lindsey Vaughn. She's 41 years old, comes out of retirement. She busts her ass in the first, couple hundred yards of her run at the Olympics. She's all laid up in the hospital and everybody's on her. Why would you do this? Why would you do this? And her answer was 3 words: because I can. Respect to you, Lindsey Vaughn. That's freaking awesome. So, got a knee replacement. Wasn't sure how that whole thing was going to work out. Wanted to get back in the woods as soon as possible. My friends over at Psychotherapy came up with an e-bike solution for me. And since that point, I'm on the trail 4 and 5 days a week. Now I can go ride with them at an expert level. And all the e-bike haters are gonna come after me and make me feel bad about myself every time I go and ride with a group of people or whatever. Why would you deny me that? Why do you think that that's cool? So if somebody has, a class 1 e-bike available to them, what's the problem? Why wouldn't they use that if that works best for them? If they have the trail etiquette to go out and not run up on people and do these things that, are complained about. Again, I'll say that till I'm blue in the face. It's not the bike, it's the people. Why are you so threatened with technology? You have it, it's under you. It's under you. You just don't have the E part. So what? So what? You're a more accomplished rider. You're in supreme athletic shape. Good for you. Maybe life hasn't wrestled you down with a heart attack yet, or whatever might hamper people. And e-bikes aren't just for those people who have afflictions. I talked to some guys this summer. They're in their 60s like me. I'm 59, and they're like, I'm tired of that. Let's just face it. These are fun. Riding is once again fun for me. Bam. That's it. Right there. Nutshell. Riding is once again fun for me. At the end of the day, we're all just out here trying to have fun with the sport that all of us love. All of us. It's like going to the gym. People in there doing all kinds of different workouts. Everybody is at a different level. Is the muscle person who's there every day, doing their thing? Are they slamming the person who can only put up 50 pounds and 10 reps of that? Nope. Why is it happening in our sport? Why is it happening here? Why is the e-bike such a divide? All the comments about, oh, look at the e-bike guys, the flabby middle and no exercise, 0 point in riding them. So what? So what? That's the person's choice. For me, the physical activity is great, but mostly it's the mental relief that I get when I'm on the trails, that I can go out here and be with the woods, and it's about being with nature. So, the debate in my mind is over. I have far too many friends who are on e-bikes now, and at the end of the day, if you're mad at me for going over this subject and bringing it up and talking about it in such a passionate manner, then, instead of writing a bunch of crappy comments, just move on. This channel's not for you anyway. This channel's for beginning and intermediate riders to try and show them the joy of mountain biking and show them where trails are that are fit for them so they can get out and enjoy this too. And hopefully become parts of communities and want to be helps when it comes to trail building days and all that. And when it comes time to vote in elections for trail funding and parks. That's what it's all about. And I hope everybody understands that. So, anyway, have a great one. We'll see you on the trail next time.
If you're into finding new epic places to ride, keep digging through the channel. There's plenty more to explore. And while you're at it, hit subscribe and let us know what you think in the comments.